Cousins. He played for the Bucks for a while. He's signing a 10-day contract with the Nuggets, and the Bucks said bye-bye. So do you think that the Bucks made the right decision of him leaving, and also what do you think of him coming to Denver with probably being the backup center for Nikola Jokic?
Ooh, I think it was. I understand why the Bucks did it, but I don't think it was the best decision in the world, because I think the Bucks did it because DeMarcus Cousins, like at this point in his career, he's not going to be anything good on defense just because he can't move like that anymore. And the Bucks obviously probably wanted someone that was more like Brook Lopez, who was a pretty great defensive center. And so DeMarcus Cousins only really replaced the offensive side of him. So I think the Bucks felt like Bobby Portis was a better fit for their team than DeMarcus. But at the same time, like DeMarcus had really good games. I mean, he had some okay and bad games, but he had some really good games in the minutes that he was given. So I think he would have been good to just keep around just for some more depth at center, because then you could have had Bobby Portis and DeMarcus Cousins in your lineups. But unfortunately, I guess they didn't choose to resign him. And I think with the Nuggets, I think it was a good decision because Nikola Jokic needs as much help as he can get at this point in the season, right? Like I think like Facu, I don't know exactly how to play, but Campazzo is the second leading scorer right now for the Nuggets, like which is something that should not be happening for a team that's trying to compete, obviously for a playoff spot. So DeMarcus Cousins will just be good for their depth.
Yeah. I mean, in my opinion, I think that the Bucks didn't make a good decision because it's not like he was playing terrible. I mean, he had a few bad games, but he definitely played decent, and they got a couple wins because of him. But with the Nuggets, obviously what you said about Nikola Jokic and everything, I definitely agree with, because if you're in the playoffs and Nikola Jokic is obviously having to do stuff himself, like, I mean, at least now because Jamal Murray is still injured, like if Nikola Jokic gets like injured, but he still plays, this like James Harden, right? He had a hamstring injury, but he still went out and played. Like DeMarcus Cousins is there to help Nikola out, even if Nikola obviously doesn't play well.